Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel here. Now in today's video guys, I'm going to be bringing you another rebuild on the channel today. Now guys, what we're going to be doing in this rebuild is we're going to be doing the Arizona Cardinals again, but this time we're going to be doing a fantasy styled rebuild. So in this case, we're going to be using no real draft classes. We're going to go about it just like the last rebuild, although we're not going to have players such as Trevor Lawrence, Tua Tagovailoa, all those kind of guys. It's just going to be all kind of fantasy style, all auto generated players. Pretty much, you know the deal. So we're just gonna go straight through here, and we might take basically the same approach that we had last time. Now, you pretty much know the team out of the realistic rebuild. I don't know what that was. That was actually kind of weird. Let me just quickly turn down. Hold on, give me a minute, guys. Let me just make sure about something. Let me just switch back to my DVI. Did something go off? Oh, why is Java trying to do that? That's so weird. Anyway, but yeah. So essentially in this video, guys, we're gonna be doing a fantasy style rebuild of the Arizona Cardinals. Now what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be making like a lot of trades in this video because I just want to get this team better, and we're gonna be using auto generated players. And I think what we'll do is I'm gonna try to upload a rebuild every single day. I'm gonna try my best to do that. I don't know if I will be able to, but you know what, man? We're just going to keep it going. So the first player we're going to trade is going to be Larry Fitzgerald. We're going to try to get some for him. I think I remember last time we got a first-round pick for him. Now, what I'm actually going to try to do, though, is I'm going to try to take a different approach. I'm going to try to get more players than draft picks. So the first guy I'm going to try and pick up here is going to be, let's see if we can get Jarrell Casey. So what about Larry Fitzgerald for Jarrell Casey straight up? Okay, so guys, I got to work with this trade a little bit, and I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, so we made our first trade of the day. We're trading Larry Fitzgerald, Zach Allen, and a 5th round pick in exchange for the 15th overall pick in the draft or the Broncos' 1st round pick. As it currently is sitting right now, they have the 15th overall pick. So that is actually pretty big. Now what I tried to do in that trade is tie in DJ Humphries. He's currently got a salary of $9 million, and we have to give him an extension this year. So I figure why not try and trade him. So I'm gonna see, he'll be my next candidate, and hopefully we can get a good pick for him. We'll see. Alright guys, so our next trade is going to be DJ Humphries, Tanner Vallejo, and Devon Kennard to the Browns in exchange for Sheldon Richardson and also a 6th round pick in this year's draft. This could be huge. We relieve probably $15 million in cap. Sheldon Richardson is only $1 million on a year right now, which is amazing. And as you can see, we were really lacking at the defensive tackle position, so he is a huge pickup, Sheldon Richardson. Now what I might do is I might kick him out to defensive end, and I might try to trade either Gunter or McDonald. I'm probably going to trade McDonald first because he's the oldest at 32, so his trade value is going to go down. I'm going to see if I can do a trade for him, guys, and I'll see you back. Alright guys, so our next offer, we're going to be trading Clinton McDonald and Cassius Marsh Sr. to the Falcons in exchange for DeCarris McKinley and a 7th round pick. Right end was one of our biggest needs, and we were able to fulfill that now with McKinley. We actually go up 1 overall with that trade. So now we have Sheldon Richardson, and we also have McKinley. Now the next guy I'm going to try and trade is going to be Corey Peters. I'm going to try to trade him, see what we can get, and then what I might do is I might kick Sheldon Richardson out to right end and then play Jordan Phillips, the new signing from the Bills. I might try to play him at defensive tackle because in the last rebuild, he was actually very, very good in his first couple seasons. So we'll see how that works out. Alright guys, so our next trade, we're going to be trading Corey Peters and Deontay Thompson to the Bears in exchange for James Daniels as well as a 5th round pick in this year's draft. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move James Daniels to center. So we're going to do that really quickly, considering that we have Justin Pugh at left guard. He'll kind of stay there for a couple of years. So I figure why not? Oh, no. Do not want to trade James Daniels, man. Definitely not. So what we'll do now is we're going to move him to center, and we're going to see what we can do. Now, this year is going to be a big tank year. I just want to kind of tank at this point, so, and like gain draft traction. So there we go. That did not make any sense. I meant draft capital. I want to gain capital at this point. So as you can see, we go up to a 79 overall. Now, our offensive line is looking decent, but I do want to make another move here. J.R. Sweezy, he's 30 years old. He'll only be good for about this year, so why not try to get something for him? Now, let's take a look here at his contract. It's $5 million. His cap, it's $3 million. Like, that's $3 million that, quite frankly, we don't even need. Also, Marcus Gilbert's another guy that we are going to try and trade as well. I know he just got brought back in real life, but it's a fantasy-style rebuild, man. We can basically do anything we want at this point. And honestly, now we have D-Hops. So D-Hop's going to carry this team all the way to the end, pretty much. And the Bengals are interested in Bolts. So this is very interesting, guys. I'll be back. Wow, that was easy. I probably should have given more, but we're going to trade J.R. Sweezy and Marcus Gilbert to the Bengals in exchange for their first-round pick. Not really going to be that great this year, so we will get their first-round pick. We're down to a 77, but we pretty much traded everybody that we needed to at this point. Now, I do want to see who else really is on a contract year because I want to, make some moves. I don't want to be stuck in contracts, so let's quickly check here. So, Kenyon Drake, he has a contract expiring at the end of the year. I might trade him. Who else? Let's see. Devondre Campbell. Well, we just signed him. I don't want to trade him. Jordan Phillips is the same thing. We'll bring both those guys back, but I think Kenyon Drake definitely is going to get traded. Also, actually, Damari Bird's going to be our third receiver, so we don't want to trade him. So I think the only guy... Oh, and Gunter, too. So what we're going to try and do, we're going to try to trade Gunter and then also Kenyon Drake, and then we'll round it out pretty much. Because honestly, you can draft really good running backs in the draft. Like, you can get some quality running backs. Now, I want to see, is there any teams interested in both guys? Okay, the Packers are really interested in Gunter and half interested in Kenyon Drake, so this actually looks really good. All right, guys, so we made another trade. Rodney Gunter, Kenyon Drake, in this right tackle Murray. It looks like Jamal Murray, but it isn't. It's going to go to the Packers in exchange for their first-round pick this year as well as their third-round pick. So we're really stacking up at this point. We're going to have a lot of money to spend in free agency. Now, we're down to a 75 overall, but we made a lot of good trades. We've relieved a lot of salary. I think we went from having 30 million to having, let's see, what does it say now? I think we're at 70 if I'm correct. Let me just quickly see. Yeah, 71 million. And we're not going to have to sign a lot of players back either, because you take a look at the guys that are going to have expiring contracts. Let's quickly go to 2020. As you can see, like, Shipley is probably actually going to get traded now that I think of it. But, like, really, none of these guys we're going to bring back. Maybe we'll bring back Arnold as a secondary tight end. Now, we're definitely going to bring back, like, Bird and Gonzalez and also, like, Phillips and Campbell. But other than that, really nobody else. Like, we're good in terms of contracts. We're going to have a lot of money to spend in free agency. Now, I might actually try to trade AQ Shipley for, like, a first or second round pick, just whatever, like, warrants pretty much. So, not James Daniels. No. We're going to go for AQ Shipley. We're going to try to trade him, so I'll see what I can get from him, guys. All right, guys, so we're trading AQ Shipley in 2 fifth-round picks to the Dolphins in exchange for their third-round pick next year. Honestly, this is a good move. Relieves $1 million more off the cap, and we stay the same overall. Honestly, we acquired some decent players, man. We got James Daniels, and we also traded away some guys that we really did not need. I'm honestly kind of happy with this team right now, man. Yes, we're going to fail this year, but I think we have like 4 first-round picks, so we really might be good at this point in terms of just getting value for our draft picks. We might be really good. We might be sitting pretty after the end of the first year. Now, granted, we just have to kind of wait it out at this point. Obviously, we're not going to make the playoffs first year. I don't expect that, but yeah, so pretty much, guys, I'm going to see you in the mid-season point of season number 1. All right, guys, so at the mid-season point, we are sitting at a record of 2-6. I did not want that. I didn't want that, actually. I did not want 2-6. That's not really that good. That's not really good looking at it. I mean, we are 77 overall, which is not awful, but you take a look, man. We're 3rd right now in the NFC West. The NFC West is actually really bad. I didn't realize that, but yeah, I mean, currently we're sitting as the 4th worst team, so it's not awful. But I wish that we were just a bit worse. But you take a look at our players right now on contract. Obviously, we're going to bring back Devondre Campbell as well as Jordan Phillips because we brought him over in free agency, and I'm not really looking to give him away. So we're going to give Devondre Campbell a new deal. We'll go 4 years, $32.8 million. He does sign. He is coming back. Jordan Phillips is also going to come back, not in a 1-year deal. You earned a 4-year deal, my man. Jordan Phillips is really, really good. He's 26 years old. He's a young guy. Definitely can develop. And then finally, the last 2 guys we're going to bring back is going to be Damari Bird and then also Zane Gonzalez we're going to bring back on pretty cheap deals. And we are going to have like $30 million, I think, to spend in free agency, which is pretty good, honestly. That's very, very good. That's very generous. So you know what, Zane? You've earned a 7-year deal. Go ahead. Spend some money. Go ahead. Just have some fun, my man. And there you go. Awesome. So Zane Gonzalez is coming back. Everybody else is not going to be coming back for this year. So, guys, I will see you at the end of season number 1. All right, guys. So, at the end of the season, we do finish at a record of 5-11. Not great. The Rams even finished below us. That sucks. So, you take a look. Saints went 13-3. The Browns. Did we get their first-round pick? I don't think we did. The Raiders are the worst team in the NFL. We stayed the 4th worst. I actually like that. We stayed the 4th worst, and the Dolphins. Well, actually, I don't know who we got our first-round picks from. Hopefully none of those teams made the Super Bowl. I know we got one first-round pick from the Packers. That actually could kind of come back to hurt us. We're 78 overall, so we're pretty much where we were at the start of, before the first season. So let's take a look. Okay, none of the teams that had that I traded for the first-round picks made the Super Bowl. Cowboys and the Bills. So Kyler Murray already up to an 82. That's actually really good. Let's take a look at the stats for this year. Let's see how he did. So looking at offense, we ranked 22nd in the league. Not a surprise. And then let's see, defense, we ranked 9th in the league. So despite giving up most of our talent, we ranked 9th. So taking a look, Kyler Murray had a pretty good year. 3,900 yards, 17 touchdowns, 6 picks. That's not awful for a rookie. Chase Edmonds, 783 yards, 8 touchdowns. Receiving, DeAndre Hopkins, 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns. Very nice. Christian Kirk also developing nice, 835 yards, 4 touchdowns. Defensively, Jordan Hicks had a really good year. I don't know why in these Cardinals rebuilds, Jordan Hicks has had a really good year. Devondre Campbell also had a solid year in his debut with the team. Sheldon Richardson, there we go. That's the guy I traded for from Cleveland. 18 TFLs, 10 for Chandler Jones, 10 for Phillips. I like to see that. Also, 11 sacks for Chandler Jones. That is great, man. And then interceptions, 2 for Byron Murphy, Patrick Peterson, and Robert Alford. I actually even forgot that we had Pat Pete on the team, so he could be used as trade bait. Taking a look at the yearly awards, MVP goes to Drew Brees. All right, so that's very, very good. Let's see. AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Pat Mahomes. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Von Miller. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Gardner Minshew. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Devin Bush. Moving on to the NFC side of things, we got Drew Brees as Offensive Player of the Year. Kyler Murray comes in at number 5. You'll like to see it. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Aaron Donald, as Chandler Jones comes in at number 5 as well. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Kyler Murray. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Jelani Tavai for the Lions, as Byron Murphy comes in at number 4. So, I mean, it's a good year. With not having a lot of talent, we actually had a very, very good year. And we're sitting at a 78 overall. Our defense is definitely the anchor of this team. So what I'm going to try to do here is I'm actually going to move my man Sheldon Richardson. I don't know. We'll see about free agency. I'm not going to make any moves now. Let me just spend my coach XP real quick. I don't know who's going to win, though, man. The Bills in their first Super Bowl since the 90s, where they lost 2 straight. It's crazy, man. They lost 2 straight Super Bowls in the 90s. I don't know how that would feel, man. All right, so let's take a look. Who's going to win the Super Bowl? And it will be the Cowboys by a score of 28-21. So they do win their, what is that now, 6th Super Bowl? So let's see, how much money? $23 million. Actually, we're going to have like $26 million. I mean, it's pretty close to what I expected. It's pretty close. So we're going to go right now to this one. And all right, so we have $26 million to spend. So big thing we need to do here, we need to get a left end. So already, let's take a look at what we got. Okay, Eric Armstead is here. He is a very, very good player. And there really is no young guys to choose from. All the guys that are like low overalls, are very, very old. So I think we're going to go after Eric Armstead. We're going to try to get him. It's going to eat up most of our salary, but you know what? I'm cool with that. The guy's really, really good. I can't deny that. So let's go for a 4-year, 54.6. 95 total points. All right, guys. So I'm going to do all this free agency stuff, and I'll see you at the end when I made all my negotiations. All right, guys. So here we go. We're trying to get 2 big free agents. The first one is going to be Eric Armstead. We're going to try to get him on a 3-year, $37.4 million deal. Then the next guy we're going to try and get is actually a surprise one. It's going to be Zach Pascal, 25 years old. Former Colts wide receiver. He's at a superstar development. We're going to try to get him on a 3-year, $22.9 million deal. I'm hoping we can get both of them, but at least one would be okay. Let's see. Come on, please give me something. All right, Armstead rejected. That is not good. He was our main guy, but at least we got Pascal to accept. That is something. We have $17 million. Do we want to save it, or do we want to try to go after someone else? I don't know, man. I don't know. These big free agents, I just kind of whiff out on. It sucks. So let's see. Defensive tackle. I mean, Javon Hargrave is still available. That's not bad. Everson Griffin. Ooh, actually. Do we have enough money? We do have enough money. All right. What I'm going to try and do, we're going to try to get Everson Griffin. We're going to try to do him. He's probably a 2-year guy. I would definitely take that, honestly. Okay, the Texans are giving him a lot of money. And then we're talking a lot of money. So we got to crank this up a good bit. 103. So we are just above them. So hopefully we can get Everson Griffin. Then what we'll do is we'll kick Everson out to left end, and then our defensive line will be stacked. Let's see. And he rejected. All right, so we're not going to do anything else. That's pretty much it. So 5th year option, who is it? Hassan Reddick. I think we'll do the 5th year option. I think we'll do him. So we'll do a 15 option. 5th year option, excuse me. So we'll pick it up. And yeah, so we'll save our money for next year. It's not really a big deal. So at least we got Hassan Reddick off the books for next year. So we're just going to go right to the draft. I mean, that's very disappointing. I thought we would get at least one big free agent, and unfortunately we didn't. But we did bring in Zach Pascal, which is pretty good. Now we have pick number 4. We're going to go to the next user pick. And let's see, 77 overall left tackle at a USF. We have the 13th overall pick after that. So let's take a look. There is some very, very good guys that we can go after. Now, is there any defensive ends? That's kind of the big question here. There is a 2nd round guy. There's a 1st round guy, but looks like a mid-first. That's not really great. Let's check D tackles. There's a 1st round D tackle, but he's a late 1st. Not really good in terms of scouting here. So Anthony Carruthers, I think. He's a mid-1st round pick. He doesn't look awful. Let's check. Oh, right outside linebacker. There's a couple good guys. This dude looks really good. Early 1st rounder, Clay Bailey. I think we'll take him. That's not a bad pick, man. We'll take him out of Tennessee. He's a 76 hit in, ranked number 8. We got him at number 4. I really like that. I bet the guy wouldn't have been available once we had gotten to the 13th overall pick. So that's a very, very good guy. He'll move down to defensive end. Now the next pick, we have pick number 13 as well as number 17. And I think we should take a running back. We're going to take this guy, Zamal Lyons, out of Ohio State. He looks really good, man. This guy looks incredible, so we will take him. 78 normal, ranked 1. We got him at 13. That's not great. I was banking on something other than normal, but he should be very, very good regardless, so we fixed our running back problem. Chandler Cruz, so the Giants really whiffed on this pick, so let's see what we got. There is a quarterback, but we obviously don't need one. Let's see, any offensive tackles? Ooh, actually, yo. Look at this dude's grades. Anthony Gorey out of Tennessee. Look at the guy's grades. We got to take him, right? 77 hit him. Ranked 4. We got him at 17. What a pick, man. Goodness gracious. That is an incredible pick. We also have the number 23 pick as well. Edward Lee, a right guard out of Oklahoma, was taken by the Titans. Let's see. I mean, that is really, really good. We got really lucky with that pick. See, Riley Hansen. He's a late 1st. Okay, so let's see. We got another late 1st. This guy's a 2nd round pick, this right tackle. So, let's see. Let's see about tight ends. Are there any tight ends in this draft that look decent? This guy's an early 1st. This dude looks really good. We're going to take this guy, Neil McClendon, out of Michigan State, ranked an early 1st rounder. Let's see. We'll go and take him. He is a 75 hit him, ranked 9. We got him at number 23. I really like that. And he'll be very, very nice. I think he'll definitely take over for Max Williams now. Because, honestly, he's not that great. So, a 69 overall running back was taken by the Lions. They are, excuse me, really whiffing in this draft. Goodness gracious. Alright, so, let's see what we got. There is a 1st round right tackle that we could take. Really, what other positions do we need? Because we addressed running back. We addressed tight end. Right now, we're an 80 overall, by the way. So, we are, you know, prospering at this point. Our offensive line has a lot of holes. I actually didn't even realize that. So, I mean, we drafted one offensive lineman, and we drafted a tight end, which is not awful. Now, I want to see, though, can we possibly trade Max Williams for an offensive lineman? Because, really, we're not going to need the guy. We really are not going to need him anymore because now we have that hidden development guy, and I want to give him a shot. So, let's see if there's any good offensive lineman that we can trade for. Most notably, though, I want to look at the, the Cowboys. Let's see if they're interested. They are not interested in the tight end, even after Jason Witten leaves. So, okay, the Falcons might have a good one. The Falcons might be good. And they have Jake Matthews. That's not great at all, actually, when you look at it. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make a trade for Max Williams, and then I'll see you guys if I do. All right, guys, so we have made a big trade. Max Williams and Hassan Reddick are going to go to the Patriots in exchange for Joe Thuney. This is actually be really good. It's going to improve our offensive line a lot. We go up to an 81 overall now with this selection or with this trade. So what we're going to do in this case is we're going to kick out Joe Thuney to left tackle. We'll play him there for now. And the rest of the draft here, why do I always automatically go to click on trades? I don't understand why I do that. That makes no sense. But now Joe Thuney, he's going to go to left tackle. And Honestly, this is looking very, very good. Now, the rest of the draft, we are going to be dedicating to making picks, to help the offensive line. There is a couple good guys that we can grab right now. This is not looking awful, man. This team is not looking awful. We are an 83, actually. This is really good. We are an 83 overall. I mean, it is going to go down, but, I mean, we've already picked a tight end. We've already picked a left guard who we're going to convert. Next pick that we have to address here is definitely going to have to be the right tackle position. Now, there is a Brennan Hill here, but he is a late first rounder. And then there's also this guy as well, who's a late first. Now, he has 2 B pluses. I mean, he doesn't look awful, but it's lead block and impact block. So, really, how much do you need that? Run block. Okay, so this guy's really, really good. We're going to take Brennan Hill out of California at right tackle. We're going to take him. 70 overall. He is a hidden development, though. Ranked number 22, or ranked number 20 in the class. We got him at number 36. It's not bad. We can build this guy up into a pretty good offensive tackle. I'm not too worried at this point. And then my next pick, I do want to snag up a guard, as Luther Farrell was taking a strong safety out of Cincinnati by the Broncos. So let's take a look at what we can do at this point. So there is a right guard here, and I think I'm going to take him. He is ranked as a mid-second rounder. We're going to take him, Chase Moyer, out of Wisconsin. He is a 68 normal, ranked 47. We got him at 68. It's not a great pick, but you know what? It's better than what we had. So, honestly, what I might do is I might bow out of this draft. I might bow out of this draft and see if we can get a better right guard. So, what I'm going to do here, it's the simple trading picks method. 3rd, 4th, and 6th round picks. We're going to see if we can snag up a good right guard at this point. So let's take a look here, guys. I'm going to take a look, and then I'll come back when everything is all settled. All right, guys, so we made a trade. We have traded a 3rd, 4th, and a 6th round pick in this year's draft in exchange for Chris Lindstrom from the Falcons. I tried to get Brandon Brooks, but it gave me a little glitch. For some reason, it said that the Eagles, if they accepted this, that they would exceed the league salary cap, even though they have $11 million left in cap. So I don't get that. Anyway, though, we do acquire Chris Lindstrom, so yeah, guys, pretty much we're going to go into this season, and we are an 83 overall, so significantly better than we were, at this point last season. So you take a look. We have some very good guys here. We have Gorey, obviously, at left guard. We also got this guy, Hill, Brendan Hill, I believe. We also got McClendon at tight end, our new guy that we drafted. We also, our receiving core is very good. We also have Lyons, we have Hopkins, we have Christian Kirk, and we have Pascal as well as Kyler Murray. So the offense is very good. Then the defense is really good as well, as we do have Budda Baker, we have Devondre Campbell, Jordan Hicks, and then Chandler Jones. Now what we're going to do is we are going to slide oh, whoa. Okay. So apparently Michael Newton, let's actually take a look at his depth chart. He's a 55 overall, but quite frankly, he's a hidden development. So I don't know how in the world that is possible. Can we actually check that? Can we make a quick check on that? So let's go to edit player real quick. Is there any way to see? All right, so let's take a look at his trait. Stardev. That's Stardev, though. Are you serious right now? A Stardev player, a 55 overall defensive end, is somehow a Stardev. That is honestly crazy. That is absolutely insane. Now, we do have to get a cornerback if we do get the chance, but honestly, I don't know how we were able to do it, but we were able to do it. So now what we're going to do is Clay Bailey is going to slide down to right end. He's going to be playing on the defensive end, and we're going to go right there. He's going to play right end. Fine and dandy. Honestly, this draft was very, very good. We addressed most of the positions that we needed to address. Our defensive line is now really good with Bailey, Richardson, Phillips, and Jakaris McKinley. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to generate the best lineup. We come out to an 83 overall, and then we're going to change our scheme fits. So on offense, we are going to be switching to a West Coast zone run, and then on defense, we are going to be making the switch to a base 4-3 defense. So, honestly, this team is looking very, very nice. It's looking solid, man. This team is looking very solid. I cannot wait to see how the season turns out. So, guys, I'll see you at the mid-season point of season number 2. All right, guys, so at this point of the season, we are sitting at a record of 4-4. All right, that is very, very good. We are second place right now in the NFC West. I really like that. This says working out very, very well. So, take a look. Ezekiel Turner, a 56 overall middle linebacker, somehow gets 3 upgrade points. I don't know, man. We're up to an 85 offense, though. This is looking quite promising. So let's take a look at the dev traits. And okay, so Hill, excuse me, is the star development. We got McClendon as the star development as well. And then on defense, Bailey is still at a hidden development trait. That's actually very interesting. How many more snaps does he need? All right, so he needs about 200 more, but then his dev trait will be revealed. Now, for some reason, Keon Frazier, I think, is now the starting strong safety. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a quick switch here. And, okay, so for some reason, okay, so yeah, Thompson's going to go in at strong safety. That makes a lot more sense. But yeah, this is definitely very, very good. Like, this looks very good. Now, also, Zach Pascal got a new ability. Let's just look at his abilities. He got spin cycle. That doesn't really matter for a receiver, but you know what, we're not going to talk about it. Moving on to contract negotiations, let's see what we got this year. So Budda Baker, that is a big deal that we have to get done. Patrick Peterson is also another big deal. We got a couple, man. Also, Michael Bennett is on this team, which is interesting. Budda Baker, okay, so we have 47 million. This guy actually doesn't expect that much. I am very happy with that. So Budda Baker, we're going to try to bring him back on a 6-year 41.7, and he does come back to the team. Patrick Peterson also is going to come back. However, what we're going to do for him is we're going to sign into a 7-year deal, but what we're going to do then is we're going to do a sign and trade. So he is going to accept. Now, what we're going to do at the end of the year is we're going to, yeah, I just mentioned it. We're going to do a sign and trade deal where we're going to, yeah, we sign into a contract. Then we're going to see if there's any suitors, and Takaris McKinley also re-signs. That is fine and dandy. Everybody else can, you know, basically screw off. Now, you take a look as well. Blake Bortles is also our backup QB. Man, what has this world become? Anyway, guys, I will see you at the end of season number 2. Alright, guys, so at the end of the season, we unfortunately did not make the playoffs. That is very disappointing. We do have 5,900 XP, though, which is something. So 43 players were upgraded in total. Go to an 85 overall. We finished the season 8-8. So, man, the Seahawks somehow with 2 ties finished above us. I can't believe we actually let that slip through our fingers, but we're not going to talk about it. Take a look at the offense now. Nobody really went up in dev traits. And then on defense, let's see. Okay, Bailey is a star development. So we have a lot of star development on this team, but that's not awful in a way. I mean, we have good dev traits. That's really all we can ask for. I mean, this team's 8-8 though. We came back from being the 4th worst team to almost making the playoffs. Like, I think that's a very, very good improvement to you know, from what we had. So yeah, let's see. Who's going to be playing in the Super Bowl? That's the biggest question that has to be answered at this point. Who is going to be playing in the Super Bowl? It's going to be the Chiefs and the Falcons, and then the winner of the Super Bowl for Super Bowl 55 is going to be, let's see, who is it going to be? It's going to be the Falcons by a score of 42-25. They finally get their Super Bowl, as Zamel Lyons does get 1 upgrade point. I mean, it's not bad, man. Take a look now. We're going to go over the stats of this team. So our offense finished 24th, so we actually went down in offense, but Kyler Murray had a pretty good improvement, as you see. And we were the 5th best defense, so we actually did very, very well. Now, Kyler Murray, what a year from him. Much, much better. 3,400 yards, 27 touchdowns, 11 picks. Rushing, Zamel Lyons actually gets 1,100 yards and 6 touchdowns. I love it, man. Receiving, we went down in that area. That's probably why we didn't do that good. DeAndre Hopkins, 898 yards, 5 touchdowns. Christian Kirk, 803 and 8 touchdowns. And then Zach Pascal in his debut year, 584 and 3 touchdowns. Defensively, Jordan Hicks, another solid year, and also the same for Devondre Campbell. TFLs, 22 for Sheldon Richardson, 11 for Chandler Jones and Phillips. And then moving on to sacks, 8 for Takaris McKinley, 5.5 for Campbell, 5 for Sheldon Richardson. Interceptions, 3 for Byron Murphy, and 1 for a lot of players. So it's not that bad, man. This is actually not a bad year. Yearly awards, Deshaun Watson does win the MVP. AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Deshaun Watson. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Devin Bush. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Matthew Keys. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to LaMarcus Heber, I think is how you say his name. NFC Offensive Player of the Year does go to Saquon Barkley, as we get no Cardinals. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Khalil Mack. No Cardinals again. Offensive Rookie of the Year, there we go. Zamel Lyons comes in at number 1. And then also his teammate McClendon does follow him at number 2. You love to see it, man. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Kamari Lindy, as we get Clay Bailey in at number 7, Newton at number 9, and then Chester Price coming in at number 10. So it's not awful, man. We had a decent year. Zamel Lyons actually had a good year for a running back, something that you know, it's not exactly a dime a dozen if you kind of catching my drift. So we have 18 million to spend in free agency. This is good, man. This is actually very, very good. I actually really like this. So already, what I'm looking at here, we need to get a corner because Patrick Peterson, he's on his way down, man. He is regressing pretty hard. As you can see, he's down to an 82. So Marshawn Lattimore, we're going to try to get him, man. The corner from Ohio State. Let's hope he can come over, man. He has no bids on him as well. 96 total points. Please let it be enough. I'm just praying at this point. Let it be enough. Marshawn, please come to Arizona. Help us, man. And he does accept that. It's huge, ladies and gentlemen. Marshawn Lattimore has come over to the Arizona Cardinals. Finally, we get a big signing. This is good. 87 overall team. And now look at this cornerbacking core. Lattimore, Byron Murphy, and then the soon-to-be traded Pat Pete. Man, imagine if this was a couple years back when Pat Pete was good, like a year or two ago. Man, we would be in a good position. Anyway, though, now with that being said, Patrick Peterson is going to be gone. I said it was going to be a sign-and-trade deal. That's what it is. So we're going to be trying to get a good draft pick for him. So, guys, I'm going to try to make a trade, and I'll see you guys when we do. Yeah, so anyway, guys, I don't know where it picked off last time. Picked up from last time. It might not have been done right. But you take a look, man. This team is really good. We have a great team here. Great culture. You know, I mean, Patrick Peterson, unfortunately, is not going to be able to get traded. But, you know, he never got traded. Because, you know what, man? He never got traded. So, guys, let's just head straight into the draft, man. Let's go. Goodness gracious, let's just go. Yeah, so anyway, guys, I just had to go do something and I paused the recording, but when I was doing the trades, it kept saying that it was either us or the other team exceeding the salary cap, and look at that, a cornerback was taken out of Western Michigan, but anyway, it's like, I don't know, man, I just don't get this game sometimes, it just doesn't make any sense, but you know what, it's whatever, man, it's fine. So this guy actually looks really good. Clay Bilal looks incredible. We might actually take him with our pick right here. We might actually take this guy because he looks pretty good. He looks pretty good. So we're going to take him. We're going to take Clay Bilal out of Florida State here, hybrid safety. And he is a 78 hit him, ranked 4. We got him at 18. That is a massive pick, ladies and gentlemen. That is a big pick. Now, what I'm planning to do with him is I'm planning to play him as the starting free safety and move Budda Baker over to the strong safety position. I think that should work. Now, Ben Trapp was taken out of Ohio State, a right end. With this next pick, I don't know, man. We don't really have a lot of holes to fill, to be honest. We really don't. When you really look at it, we don't really have a lot of holes to fill. I mean, maybe a corner actually would work out pretty good. This guy's actually really good in zone, but he only runs a 4.45, but it's better than this other guy. So let's just look at corners real quick. This guy runs a 4.51. I think I'm going to take this guy. We're going to take oh, actually, no. Hold on. Oh, first rounder. Early first. We're taking him. DeMarcus Woodle out of LSU. 77 normal, rank 9. We got him at 50. What a steal right there. That is good right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's the good stuff. So now we're going to move on here to the next pick. It's going to be pick 18 of this round as the Ravens once again do not get a good player. They just... yeah, they're pretty accustomed to that. So, yeah, just kind of throwing some shade a little bit at these guys. But let's take a look at some of the guys. Okay, there's actually a first-round right tackle available, Larry Black. I might actually take him. He doesn't look awful, you know, as a first-round talent. Yeah, I think we'll take him. So we're going to select here with the 18th pick in the third round. We're going to select Larry Black. Let me just find him. Yeah, there we go. Pass protector archetype out of NC State. We'll take him. He is a 69 overall normal, ranked 30. We got him at 82. Honestly, that's fine. I don't really care. I wish he had a hidden development trait, but hey, you know, beggars can't be choosers. That's just the kind of, you know, thing we live in right now. So that's you know, that's just the life we live, you know. Beggars can't be choosers. That's just how it is. So, all right, with this next pick, we're going to take this guy, DeAndre Singh, out of Kansas State. Why not? He is a 69 normal, ranked 41. We got him at 89. We're getting so many steals right now. It's actually crazy. So let's see, though. I do want to see something. Can we possibly secure a player with the picks that we're currently, you know, dealt with at this point? So let's just see. Let's just, you know, let's just scope the market out a little bit, right? 4th and a 5th round pick, and then we'll also go with Patrick Peterson. We'll see, you know, what we can get. We'll kind of go with the waters a little bit, you know, to kind of put it in layman's terms. So we need a left end right now. I don't think we need it, though. I really honestly do not think we need a left end, because honestly, yeah, we just don't really need it. I mean, we don't have a left end, but then again, we have Bailey, or we have McKinley, actually. Actually, let me move him. Let me do that. All right, you know what? Yeah, never mind. So I think strong safety we drafted. Defensive tackle, I don't think we need. Yeah, I think we should just start stocking up for next year's draft. So we're going to be doing Patrick Peterson, a 4th and a 5th round pick, to see if we can get a good draft pick next year. So they had pick number 25. They had pick number 17. So let's just see. Teams that are interested. I know the Bills, they probably went pretty far. Let's just take a look here. Pick number 20. Yeah, they went pretty far. So, guys, I'm going to try to make a trade, and I'll see you once I'm done. Okay, you know what, man? Why is it always exceeding the league salary cap? That just doesn't make any sense, to be quite honest. It just doesn't, man. That doesn't make any sense. I'm not exceeding the league salary cap. Like, I'm well within it, actually. You know, it's just the way the things fall. I guess our next pick here, we're just going to find a 2nd round talent and take him. We'll take this D-tackle. Fine. We're going to take Pearson. He's a 69 normal, ranked 35. We got him at 114. I honestly don't care anymore because I've tried to make multiple trades involving Patrick Peterson, but nothing's worked. So I don't know what's going on. I don't understand why we cannot make any trades at this point. But, I mean, that's just the way the cookie crumbles, man. Nothing really you could do. We're sitting at an 85 overall. We were at an 87, but I think the fact that we traded some of our guys, I think at least, you know, really kind of brought down our overall. So, yeah, we're still an 85, which, you know, is pretty good. I mean, we have a lot of quality players here. Now, I believe this year is DeAndre Hopkins' contract year, if I'm correct. I might be wrong on that. So, for our offense, we're going to stay at a West Coast spread. I believe that was it. And then on defense, we are going to be switching to a quarters 4-3 formation, or 4-3 quarters, whatever, you know, you want to say it here. Now, what we're going to do is we're actually going to move to Karis McKinley to a left end. Now, Chandler Jones is down to, I believe, an 87 or an 88, which is still pretty good. We still got a good couple of years of Chandler Jones, but we might have to look for a replacement sooner rather than later, just to kind of prepare for the future. So taking a look now, our overall does not go up. I was kind of banking on it, but you know what? It's cool, man. It's cool. So taking a look now, we do have below. So what we're going to do, Buda Baker, you are going to move to strong safety, and then a free safety we're going to be playing below, which honestly, I really like, man. I really, really like it. Also, I think Buda Baker actually played strong safety earlier in his career for the Cardinals, and we're still in an 85. I don't get that, but yeah, this team is pretty solid, man. Not going to lie, this team is very, very solid. I guess D-tackle was probably our worst part of the team. But I definitely do want to see if we can trade Patrick Peterson for something, because we do have a corner, I think, that we drafted that was really good. So, and I do want to play him a lot. And let's just go down. Yeah, so Waddle. Waddle's the guy that I really want to play a lot. So, yeah, pretty much, guys, we're just going to sim to the start of season number 3. And then if I do make a trade for Pat Pete, I'll see you guys then. Boys, we've just made the best trade. Patrick Peterson, Damari Bird, and Andy Isabella for J.J. Watt. That's right. We have acquired J.J. Watt on our defense now. I cannot believe this, dude. Alexa, stop. Yo, I cannot believe this. J.J. Watt is now on the team. Yo, what the hell? Are you actually kidding me? This is insane. We now have J.J. Watt, Karis McKinley, oh my goodness, Jordan Phillips, Sheldon Richardson. I mean, this is amazing. This team is gonna be stacked in terms of pass rush. Just wow. I cannot believe this, dude. I actually cannot believe that that is even a thing. I actually cannot believe that's even a thing at this point. Now, what I'm also considering doing is moving him over to defensive tackle, because he might be a higher overall there. Let me just try it here. If he is a higher overall at defensive tackle, I might just play him there and then play McKinley at right end or left end, whatever the position is. He's a 98, so I think it's pretty safe to say Karis McKinley is going to be moving back to left end. But I cannot believe that, man. I did not think that trade would go through, in all honesty. I did not think that would go through. But J.J. Watt is now on the squad, ladies and gentlemen. So this is what the team's looking like. I mean, what can you say? This team looks amazing. And now Pat Pete is gone. Now, yes, we acquired J.J. Watt, but Pat Pete is gone. That was the biggest need that we needed to address. And he is finally gone. I cannot express how happy I am. If we could somehow get Von Miller, that would be cool. But we can't. So whatever, guys. I think I'm just going to move into the regular season. I don't think I want to make any more trades at this point. I mean, this is just incredible. This is amazing. So, guys, I'm just going to go into the midseason point of season number 3, and I'll see you guys there. All right, guys, so at the midseason point, we are 5-2. Thank goodness, man. Finally, we have done something. Clay Bilal is currently at 3 upgrade points. This team is going to be a force to be reckoned with this year. This is a good team. I'm feeling great at this point. So, no dev trait upgrades by the looks of it. Let's take a look at the defense. Bilal is a superstar development. Thank goodness. So, what is his superstar ability? I do want to see, as he does get an ability now. He does have the unfakeable ability. So, yeah, man. And also, I didn't realize until now Devondre Campbell actually went up a dev trait as well. So, that's very, very cool. Looking at the contracts, though, this is the big issue here. We have to somehow bring back J.J. Watt and all of these guys. I don't know how we're going to do it, you know, honestly, because we don't have that much money. So what I might do, I'm going to extend the 7-year offer to J.J. Watt. Why not, man? 7-year, 117. Boom. He is back in the fold. 98 overall defensive tackle. Thank you goodness. Now, Chandler Jones, I think we're going to move on from him. He's a good player, but I think he's just too much money. We have a lot of young guys to bring back in this team. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to move on from Chandler Jones. He's been one of our anchors of our defense, but, you know, all good things come to an end, pretty much. Also, Sheldon Richardson might be another guy that we're going to have to let go, unfortunately, because he is 30 years old. We're going to start regressing, and plus, we already have another D-tackle in Jordan Phillips behind him. But everybody else is done, essentially. You know, everybody else is done. Can we actually sign Chandler Jones? We can. Well, actually, no, we cannot. That sucks that we cannot sign Chandler Jones. And also, I'm just going to let Richardson walk. I'm going to let Jones walk. But at least we got the big guys back. So, guys, I will see you at the end of season number 3. All right, guys. So, at the end of season number 3, we did not make the playoffs. We finished at 8-7. We fell apart. We really did. That is so disappointing. I thought we were going to make the playoffs. But now we're going to be without one of our best playmakers in Chandler Jones, which it's going to hurt, man. But we'll get through it, you know? We'll get through it. So I think what we'll do is we'll do a tight end training boost. Why not? But I was really expecting to make the playoffs this year, and we didn't, But it is only the 3rd season. We have 2 more seasons after this. I'm not too worried. Super Bowl is going to be contended between the Cowboys and the Ravens. And the winner of that Super Bowl is going to be the Ravens by a score of 28-7. They really dominated. So we're just going to have to sim. Let's see what our team goes down to. It's actually already at an 88. So our team really didn't actually progress. I actually can't believe that. So we're just going to head straight to the draft, guys. I'll see you there. All right, guys. So we're at the 2022 NFL draft. And we are currently at pick number 19. I mean, I'm just disappointed we didn't make the playoffs. You know what, though? We can't really suck on it too much. We just have to move forward. That's just how it is. Now, the first thing is we got to find Chandler Jones' replacement. And this guy might be it. Wade Solano. He is a very interesting guy. We could take him. Really, I think he's probably the only guy we can take, to be honest. He's probably the only guy we can take. We don't really need a D-tackle at this point because when you look at it, we already have Jordan Phillips. So I think the best way to go about this, we're going to take Wayne Solano out of Wisconsin, power rusher, 74 hidden, ranked number 17. We got him at 19. That's perfect. We got the guy we wanted. He's now going to be playing left outside linebacker. I am cool with that. We don't need another D-tackle. So that is a good, weight off our shoulders. Number 19 in the 2nd round, the 49ers do take a cornerback out of Oklahoma State. Okay, so let's go to the scouted. Let's see what we can possibly pick up. There is another left outside linebacker, but we're not going to take 2 positions in a row. It just won't make sense. Okay, there's a really good wide receiver here. Mid-first rounder, but he runs a 4.5. That is the only issue I see with this guy. There was a right guard who's projected a late first. He might not be a bad pickup in the later rounds. Let's see. Let's move on. Any other first-round talents that we are possibly missing here? Yeah, none. Wow, this draft is not really a gold mine for late first rounders. So I guess the guy will take maybe, yeah, we'll take Lyle Spearman. He doesn't look that bad out of Duke. We'll take him. 71 normal, ranked 28. We got him at 51. That's all right, honestly. That's cool. And also, guys, I actually forgot to check the stats. I think I'm still able to check them right now. Am I still able to? Yes, I am. Okay, so anyway, looking at the stats here, Kyler Murray, another good year. 3,600 yards, 29 touchdowns, 8 picks. Very solid. The running back, Zamel Lyons, again with 1,000 yards and 6 touchdowns. This guy's really good. Receiving, Christian Kirk, 951 yards, 11 touchdowns. DeAndre Hopkins, 912 and 7. Then Zach Pascal with 657 and 3. Moving on to the defensive side of the ball, Jordan Hicks, another solid year, as well as Devondre Campbell with over 100 tackles. TFLs, 10 for Jordan Hicks, 10 for McKinley. And then sacks, 6.5 for Jordan Phillips, 6 for McKinley. Then 5 for Hicks, and only 3.5 for J.J. Watt. That is very concerning. 2 interceptions, though, for Hicks and Byron Murphy. And then in terms of the overall team stats, in terms of offense, we ranked, let's see, where did we rank? Wow, we were really one of the worst in the NFL. That is not good. And then defensively, let's see, with the addition of J.J. Watt, yeah, we're like middle of the pack in basically both categories. So let's take a look at the yearly awards. The MVP goes to Cam Newton on the Colts. That is very interesting. No, what's it called? No Cardinals there. Offensive Player of the Year goes to Cam Newton. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Myles Garrett. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Thomas Locker, or Looker. Is it Looker? Yeah, it is. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Travis George in the AFC. NFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Jacoby Brissett as Kyler Murray comes in at number 7. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Khalil Mack as Jordan Hicks comes in at number 3. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Kyle Leggett on offense, and then Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Quentin Epps as Bilal does come in at number 4, which is nice, as well as Waddle comes in at number 6. So, not bad, man. I'm just very disappointed, though. We had a really good start, and then we just did not make the playoffs. They just really fell apart at that point. So, I think we're just going to pick for the 3rd round, then kind of move on and do whatever at this point. However, in terms of how we're looking for the 4th season, it might not be looking good, guys. We might not be able to sign some of our core guys back, which will suck, you know, to kind of let them go. But then again, you have to. So I think we're going to take this guy, Philip Wilds, out of Mississippi State. Right guard, doesn't look awful. 72 normal, ranked 25. We got him at 83. That's very nice. So, guys, I'll see you at the start of season number 4. All right, guys, so at the start of season number 4, we are currently in 87 overall as it stands. Very, very nice. I'm actually very impressed with this team. We were able to get J.J. Watt. He had a down year, but you know what? We can improve upon it. It's fine. You got DeAndre Hopkins. I mean, just look at this team. Like, this is a stacked team. Now, what I'm going to do here in terms of the schemes here on offense, we're going to be sticking with the West Coast spread, and then defense, we are going to be sticking with the quarters 4-3. So, no changes there. Moving on to the defensive side of the ball, let's take a look at what do we got. So obviously we got Solano here, hidden development, should look good. And Devondre Campbell is now an X Factor. That is really good. You know, this team is very, very good. I'd say that we can contend this year. We just need to play our cards correctly and we should contend. So guys, I'll see you at the midseason point of season number 4. All right guys, so in week 8, we are currently at a record of 3-3-1. Not really that great. You know what, though? Can't do much about it. So, Wayne Solano with 4 upgrade points. He is playing out of his mind this year. Taking over for Chandler Jones. I like to see that. In 89 overall now we're sitting at. But in terms of the contracts here, DeAndre Hopkins is the big one. Kyler Murray is a big one. Honestly, I don't know if we're going to be able to sign both. Actually, we might able to sign both. We might be able to. So Kyler Murray definitely is going to come back because he's an absolute stud, you know, at this point in his career. So he is going to sign. Byron Murphy, we're going to bring back. Tooney. I mean, most of these guys we're going to bring back. Maybe not Jordan Hicks, though. Maybe not him. But the other guys will bring back. Jalen Thompson I might not bring back as well. We'll see, though. But definitely the guys we're going to bring back. Byron Murphy, welcome back to the squad. You're playing out of your mind currently this year. Or in every year, pretty much, you've been playing very, very well. So, welcome back to the squad. Joe Tooney is also going to come back. We're going to give him, let's go with that much. 4 years, 54.6. And he does accept. That's beautiful. Chris Lindstrom, you're going to come back as well. We're going to give him 5 years. And then we'll go for 55.3. Should be enough to bring you back. And it is. Perfect. Here's the big one, though. Hopkins. He wants a lot of money. and we're going to be able to pay him. Thank you, Lord. DeAndre Hopkins, you're going to be coming back, and I'm very happy about it. There we go. Beautiful. So we got everybody back, all the big players that we wanted. Maybe Jordan Hicks. Maybe, could we possibly do him? I think let's go for like a 4-year deal, and we'll do like that much. Let's see. Yes, perfect. So he's back in the fold. So all the good players are back. I'm very happy. So this was good. So guys, I'll see you in the playoffs of season number 4. All right, guys, in week 17, we just cannot make the playoffs. I do not understand it. It makes no sense. It really doesn't. We just can never clutch up. We just never can. Despite having an 89 overall, we finished at a 6-9 record. That's like slightly better than what we had the first year when we had literally no talent. It's unbelievable, man. Christian Kirk goes up to a superstar. Wayne Solano is a superstar. I like to see it. Yeah, this team, it's a good team, but we just fall short. That's just what happens, man. We already made the playoffs in the realistic rebuild. Now, yes, we lost in the first round, but we made the playoffs. Like, that should be enough, right? But it just isn't, man. Just isn't. Now, taking a look at the stats for this year. Yeah, let's take a look at it. Kyler Murray, decent year. I like it. We were the second to last offense, though, in the NFL, but we were the 4th best defense. So that is something. I swear, bro, this Lions guy is insane. Now, Kyler Murray did go down a little bit, but not too awful. Lions, again, with 1,000 yards and 4 touchdowns. He just gets 1,000 yards every year. He's insane. D-Hop, though, what happened to our receiving core? I mean, yes, we spread the ball around, but what happened? Anyway, though, defensively, Jordan Hicks and Devondre Campbell, the 2 standouts from this rebuild. TFL, 17 for McKinley, 15 for J.J. Watt, and 7.5 sacks. That's what I love to see. Thank God he's coming back. Bailey with 7 sacks. I like to see it. And then interceptions here, 5 for Budda Baker. That is amazing. Taking a look at the yearly awards, the MVP is handed out to Russell Wilson. No Cardinals here. The AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Baker Mayfield. Defensive goes to Myles Garrett, so the Browns sweep. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Sharif Sutherland. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Rashad McClendon, I believe, out of the Steelers. NFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Russell Wilson, as we get no Cardinals. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Aaron Donald. No Cardinals again. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Devron Buckley, as the Saints get another back-to-back Offensive Rookie of the Years. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Jaron Jarrett, as Wayne Solano comes in at number 5. And that's pretty much it. So, another disappointing year. Hopefully year 5 is it, though. I'm really hoping it is. Year 5, let's just hope. Now, we're going to move on to the Super Bowl. We're going to see who's currently in it. It's going to be the Ravens and the Redskins. I did not expect the Redskins, man. They threw a curveball with me on that one. And the winner of the Super Bowl is going to be the Ravens by a score of 24-17. They get their Super Bowl victory. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sim all the way to the draft, but I'm not going to go in the traditional order. I'm going to wait for the 5th-year options to roll in, like the decision making. So there we go. 5th-year option. Let's see. And Clay Bailey. So I am going to give him the 5th-year option. So there we go. Absolutely. So we'll keep him around. And then, yes, pick up his 5th-year option. So beautiful. So I actually like the fact that they put in the 5th-year options in this year's game. I think it makes it more realistic. But now at this point, we're going to head to the draft. Guys, this should be very, very good. We should probably have a top 15 pick if I'm correct, based on how the season fell. We actually have the 6th pick. All right. See, I approve of that now. I do approve of that. The pick before us here, a defensive end out of Florida State is taken. So, I approve, man. I do. So, let's quickly see who is available in this draft. So, I think we're pretty much got an offense. Biggest key, though, is defense. Are there any middle linebackers available? Wow, that's actually really bad. Okay, this guy's looking not too bad, but he is a late first rounder, so we're not going to look to pick him this early. This guy's a mid-first rounder. He dominated the combine, but you see that pretty much every time. Okay, this dude looks amazing. Clinton Butler, I'm not even going to second chance him. We're going to take this guy. 78 overall, hidden development, rank 3. We got him at 6. The stats just don't lie, man. The stats looked incredible on this guy. I had to take him. So he's going to come in the fold, and I'm very happy about it. Now, in terms of this 5th season, I'm going to try to make a little power move here. I'm going to try to trade Jordan Phillips for a big player if we can. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to, but you know what, man? We'll see. you know, we'll see about it. You know, we'll just see about it. So the Bears are interested in this trade. We do need a middle linebacker. They do have somebody that we do want in Roquan Smith. However, we would need to give a bit more because we're currently negative $1 million in cap. So what I'm planning to do, take out him, and let's try to give some more players that are worth a bit more value. So let's go to right end, guys. I'm gonna make a trade, and I'll see you guys if I do make a trade. All right, guys. So unfortunately, we were not able to make a trade for a player, but we are gonna select somebody here. I don't know who it's gonna be. It's probably gonna be this guy, Benjamin Bauer, out of Boston College. He does look really, really good. And actually, oh my goodness, look at this defensive tackle. Are you serious? We're gonna take him. Let's go. 76 hidden, ranked 8. We got him at number 38. That is really good. That's incredible, man. All right, let's see. I'm hoping that offensive tackle was still there in the 3rd round, because in that case, I will pick him up. So let me quickly just do that real quick. Let's go to defensive tackle, or not defensive tackle, excuse me. He plays left tackle, and he is not there. He was unfortunately taken. I believe he was, at least. Yeah, that sucks. He was taken, so. And you know what? You know, nothing you can do, though. Alright, so let's quickly go to Scouted. Let's just see what we got. We'll just make one more pick, and then that'll probably be it for this draft. Let's see. Anytime we see just a 1st-round talent, we'll pick him up. And it doesn't look like there is any 1st-round talents. So I guess, then, in that case, we'll take a 2nd-round running back. Why not, man? We'll take this guy, Marlon Raymond, out of Butler. I mean, 90 speed is not... Actually, 90 speed is pretty bad for a running back in franchise. So, I'm just going to send him to the end of the draft, and then we'll head into Season 5. All right, guys. So, basically, this is what the team is looking like for Season number 5. I mean, you take a look at it. Just so much talent, yet we just wasted our seasons. I don't know what's going on at this point, but we just cannot make the playoffs. So maybe this year will be it. I'm hoping this year is it, at least. I mean, look at our defensive tackle core. Like, this looks pretty insane when you know, take a deep dive into it. Now, in terms of our offense, it looks like we're going to be sticking with the let's go spread, and we will. And then defensively, we will be making the switch to a base 4-3. So yeah, guys, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. Final year to make the playoffs. Can we do it, or will we fall short again? We're going to have to wait and see. Guys, I will see you at the mid-season point of season number 5. All right, guys, so we are at week 8, and we are currently sitting at a 5-2 record. We have seen this before, though, so I will not get too hyped up, but I am decently happy as we have officially hit 90 overall. My goodness, man. This team is insane. If you saw my realistic rebuild, we were at like a 91 overall. We had like 7 X factors on defense, and I'm just hoping that we can just make the playoffs, man. Now, Butler is unfortunately a star development. That is actually very disappointing. Let's actually check what DeMarco McDonald is, because we're probably not going to be seeing it. All right, well, apparently it just took me into goals, so just give me a minute here. But yeah, I mean, guys, we have seen this before, though. 5-2 record. We start off good, and then we just cannot finish the season strong. We have seen this before, but I am going to say that I'm decently confident. It's probably going to come back to bite me, as the other defensive tackle was a star dev. But, you know, still, we have a very, very good team. So, hopefully we make the playoffs, man. I'm hoping, I'm praying. Guys, I'll see you at the end of season number 5. All right, guys, finally we have made the playoffs, and it is in a first-round bye as well. Thank goodness gracious. Finally, we have made it to the promised land. We finished the season 12-4. Thank you, goodness. As currently we're sitting at, again, a 90 overall. But still, finally it's paid off. We actually went up in offense. Kyler Murray threw 35 touchdowns this year. Insane. Second best defense in the NFL. My goodness, man. This running back is insane. Kyler Murray, amazing year. Lions again with 1,000 yards. He's had 1,000 yards in every year. DeAndre Hopkins has been revived. 1,090 yards, 7 touchdowns. Christian Kirk with 940 and 12. Defensively, Devondre Campbell does get 108 tackles. And Jordan Hicks does fall off a little bit. 16 for Clinton Butler. 16 TFLs in his first year. As well as 10 sacks. So we are actually getting to the quarterback. The rookie had more sacks than the seasoned veteran J.J. Watt. As moving on to interceptions here, 4 for Byron Murphy, 4 for Budda Baker, 2 for Marshawn Lattimore. Thank you. Thank you so much. They have finally praised me. The MVP goes to Pat Mahomes as Kyler Murray finishes in 6th. Offensive Player of the Year in the AFC goes to Mahomes. Defensive goes to CJ Mosley. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Ruben Bailey. Defensive goes to Adrian Glass. Moving on now to the NFC. Kyler Murray wins Offensive Player of the Year. Comes in at number 1 at a 92. We get nobody else, though. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Aaron Donald as Devondre Campbell comes in at 7. Offensive Player of the Year, Marlon Raymond, the backup running back, won the Offensive Rookie of the Year. And then defensively, Clinton Butler does win the award as McDonald comes in at number 5. We dominated the awards this year, guys. We did good. We did good this year. And we won by 1 point against the 49ers. I mean, that's huge. So taking a look here, 10-6 in the divisional round. We're playing the Bears. This is a big matchup, man. We tried to get Roquan Smith in the draft. Didn't happen. Can we move on, please, man, to the NFC Championship? Give us a chance. And we do. 31-14. We're taking on our division rivals, the Seattle Seahawks, in the Super Bowl. Come on, man. Give us the win. Let's go to Super Bowl 57. And we do. Let's go. We are facing the Broncos, man. This is a big matchup. This is a huge matchup, ladies and gentlemen. In the 5th year, can we clutch it out? We are sitting on a 91 overall, 93 offense, and then an 89 defense. Murray's a 95. DeAndre Hopkins is a 99. Christian Kirk at a 93. This is the last look of this team that you will get for today. I mean, for this rebuild. I mean, just wow. This is an incredible team. Can we clutch it out? We're facing Denver. We're not going to jump into moments for this, man. We're just going to head into the next week. Let's quickly do a tail of the tape. The Broncos are sitting at 9-6-1, and they have an 84 overall team. So basically, they're like an underdog in the Super Bowl. Come on, man. Give us the victory. Come on, please. Yes, 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 yes. We did it. 14-11. We won the Super Bowl. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, please smash the like. Smash 5 likes. We ended on a good note. That's all that matters. Thank you guys for watching. But most importantly, stay classy.